Hello friends, this is Ramna. Today I will show demo on how to get connected SQL Server and MySQL in Power BI. Okay, so first I will show my Power BI desktop. This is my Power BI desktop. So if you want to connect, you can directly click on Excel on the SQL Server and any of these sources. Or if you want to get data from other sources, you can just click on this plus symbol. Okay, so here you can see we can get the data from the 160 sources to load into the Power BI. All these are different sources. As per your requirement, you can just select that one and connect. That's all. Okay. So we use it to get the data from 160 different sources. Okay. Now here I want to select now SQL Server. So here SQL Server database are there. Here you can click on this one, or else you can also type here SQL Server. Okay, you can get two of these services, SQL Server database. Select this one and get connect. So immediately it is asked to enter server name. So this is my SQL Server Management Studio. My server name is admin. See here, admin is my server name. Okay, type your server name here, admin. So here database is optional, or if you want to type database, you can, it will take, but it is optional. Now you will get all different databases in admin server. See, this is admin, and these are the different databases. Okay, you can select any of the databases to load the data into the Power BI. Okay, suppose here I want to select test. There I have one table. So table name is EMP, and you can see here table name is down there. Just taking EMP TBL. Now you can see 7 rows are there in this table. So which is there in test database. I want to load this table into Power BI. Expand the test one. So immediately you can see in the down whatever the tables you have in the test database. So here I am selecting MP underscore TPL. Or if you want to select more than one table, you just click like this. Select the one more checkbox like this. But here I want to load only empty table where we find 7 rows. Just click on load. Yeah. So data is ready. Now if you want to check the data, okay, just go to table view. So here you find EMP underscore table. Just expand this table. You can see 7 rows here. See 7 rows. Okay, this is how you know to load the data from SQL Server. Okay, and go back to report view. Now data is ready, and you can just apply your visualization tool on the EMP table. So I'm selecting one more page. In this, I want to get the data from MySQL. Click on more, so you will get different sources. Okay, from then earlier we typed SQL Server, you will get it will filter out. So here you can directly select. So MySQL database is here. Just click on the connect. So here I have test database. Okay, if you want to show the tables in test database, there are two tables, EMP and EMP underscore DBL. Okay, it is also asking to enter server. So slightly different when compared to SQL Server. In MySQL, server name is localhost semicolon colon 3306 with port number, or you can also apply IP address 127 dot 0.0.1 colon your port address 3306. Okay, so I am typing this server. Okay, and here earlier in the SQL server it is showing database is optional. Now it is showing, it is not showing any optional. So here I have test database. If you want to see the show databases, so these are the databases I have. So among them I am using test database. I just enter the test here. Okay, okay, so this is server name with test database. In the test database there are two tables, MP and MP underscore TBL. So I am searching MP underscore TBL, where you find 10 rows. See, all these are 10 rows of the EMP table. I want to load this data. The SQL server also we are loading EMP underscore TBL, which has 7 rows. Now in MySQL it is 10 rows. Yeah, data is loaded. If you want to check the data, yeah, just go to table view. So here you can see this is EMP underscore TBL, which is from SQL server. This is test EMP underscore TBL, which is from MySQL. Now you can see all 10 rows. Okay. So this is the how you need to load the data from SQL server or MySQL. Just you need to apply your server name in both examples. Whereas in MySQL it will be different. You can give either localhost with 3306, or you can give your IP address along with your port number 3306. Okay. You can also give database name in MySQL, whereas it is optional in SQL Server. So this is how you need to connect with SQL Server and MySQL. So thanks for watching the video. Thank you.